Hello there, welcome back to France and Than Napoleon. Last time we declared war on England and Scandinavia. We also got the, well, coveted, or to some degree, most likely very helpful, achivement adaptability, co-creation cost minus 25%, which will be very helpful for base takedown Castile, and, well, messing around with anyone, in theory. So, for the time being, we'll still focus on creating claims on Russia here. We will be fighting them next, most likely, but for the time being, I'll just focus on taking down what I want from Scandinavia here, which means that we'll most likely have to siege Scotland too. But all in all, I'm looking very much like I'm in a position to, well, get what I want here. So I don't have too many concerns. And in terms of England, I think we might just go ahead and get rid of all the fortresses, because after this one, we've basically beaten England to a point where they can't actually give any sort of problem to us. I thought at least, but here they are. Jacques. You know what? I'm tempted to hire a guy, but seeing that we will have military issues for quite some time here, because we have a level 2 guy now, and then we'll have a level 1 guy after that, will put us in a awkward position. So I think we'll just go here and try and protect the capital, and we'll work from there. I'll have to get rid of Gelre and Utrecht, of course, but still, Scandinavia is definitely getting into a point where I can get what I want from them, so I don't have too many concerns on that war. It's the European one that will be interesting to witness here. Now, Gelre, what tech are you? You're tech 19. So all of us are basically keeping up here, which is not the best thing ever, but it's just how things are. Now, can I trick you to attacking me? We'll take advantage of the trend, I guess. Boost my diplomatic rank a little bit. Oh, I did actually trick them into attacking me. Well, not really trick per se, but I got a very strong morale hit. But they have -2 negative modifiers. New ruler of the Holy Roman Empire. Austria is in. They do have an heir though, pretty good, which is bad. Austria's running out of princes though, which is very interesting. We lost 3,500 to their about 7.5. So I cannot complain about that. If Austria gets called into this, I'm going to be very sad. I'll move to another 24,000 men into the area just for defensive purposes, and we'll see what happens after that. I'm a little bit unsure if I actually want to make some moves on my enemies, but I don't think so. For the time being, we'll just focus on, as I said, finish off Scandinavia, and once we've done that, we can, well, start making moves on other things. I'm a little bit unsure here how much Scandinavia is currently willing to give me, but it should be a fair bit. Not even that. So, yeah. I guess we will have to destroy Scandinavia thoroughly, and I think I might have to try and lure. Basically just siege the area, get the siege on Trøndelag done, and then we can try and lure them into a attack on Stockholm from the sea, and then we can just move from there. But everything is currently pointing towards this war being dragged out, and in terms of England, what I want from them is very straightforward. Everything that is a colony, quite literally. So, in terms of England, we're going to be taking the 3 colonies here. The islands they've been creating here, or cultivating. I don't even know what to call this. Growing, colonizing, that's the word. And as you can see, that itself is going to be very expensive. But again, it's better to just pay diplomatic points for this. It's going to also give me 1 to 10 aggressive expansion with countries in the New World, mostly. So the peace deal with England itself is going to be, as you can see, basically a perfect 100, unless they do some more colonizing. So I need to get Gelre, I need to get Utrecht, I need to get the smaller nations that are actually out of the war. So with that said, I should probably start making some moves. Seriously, am I not allowed to... I think I just need to focus on destroying Scandinavia first, and then we can use ships to take down these 3, and then we can worry about Magdeburg later. For now, however, I'll allow the sieges to continue, and we'll see how things turn out. Well, I did say worst case scenario I'll have a 15-year Regency Council, and I did miss. It's 15 years. 402. It's not the best Regency Council ever. Diplomatic power 4. Admin power 12 will stay the same, but basically this means that I need to destroy England and basically everyone here utterly, Austria is actually falling apart on its own right now. It's being attacked by Poland. Milan. I didn't actually consider the fact that Poland and everyone would actually join or pile on Austria again, and I could actually use that to my advantage, but it didn't. Hungarian pretender rebels, and there's a 36 stack here because Austria is actually helping us out. Yes, Austria is helping us out. I know that sounds stupid, but that is in fact the case. But with 15 years now of truce timers that I can't actually start another war with, I think we'll just have to wait. There's not really much we can do. I could of course start the integration of nations, but I still have Genoa. Genoa still needs to eat a lot more land from me, so at the time being we're just going to sit quiet. We're just going to continue the war with Scandinavia and England, of course. And we're probably just going to focus on finishing it off. There's not really much else to do. Again, Scandinavia, in terms of Scandinavia here, we'll probably just try and bait them into attacking this, well, smaller, in theory, army right here. But I definitely do need a new general right now, so we're going to hire one. But as you can see, this is a waste of 50 military points. One shock point is not going to do too much, but it's going to be a little bit helpful. So let's just move these guys out of the way, see if we can actually bait them into an attack. We did, 4th of December. Where is the half point mark? There we go. The funny thing is, I don't think they'll actually turn around. Scandinavia's army is also something that I have been underestimating time and time again. So worst case scenario here is actually that I could end up in a situation where I will not be able to win the battle. They did get -2 from the crossing though, so we should be able to pull this into a victory. 4-2 general is scary, the discipline is scary, but they do have an incredibly scary army. Now the funny part is that we were actually going to do something that I could say is a little bit dastardly. We're going to block their escape by ships, and we're going to challenge their army there. And hopefully that will give me what I want. Siege of Scotland is also over, so we need to move into Scandinavia itself. They actually sent the fleet here to stop me. That's how much they fear what was about to happen, so that's fine. We'll send the 12,000 army to siege Åland. Should be very straightforward and simple to do that. And again, it would just destroy most of their army, and I'll send it to Scotland to repair. And I'll see if we can actually fool them into attacking me once again. I'll split up the army, of course, and we'll see how this goes. Worst case scenario, I'll be able to hopefully block them off again. But worst case scenario, best case scenario, I'll be able to block them off again, which shouldn't be too challenging as things currently are going. But we'll have to see. And also in terms of Gelre and Utrecht, we'll have to deal with them one way or another, and right now I don't really know what the best way would be. There we go, they're attacking again. When are you going to? 26th of March? There we go, got the can't change your beliefs anymore. There we go, let's see here. The best thing now would be if they actually ended up retreating into Denmark again. There we go, we won the battle again, and they're actually retreating into Denmark again. So let's just block the retreat, force another battle right away, and in theory this should have wiped them, because they have 0 morale. And it didn't. I killed some of their cannons though, but that was basically about it. So we'll have to see if we can challenge their navy again, destroy it, and hopefully stop their retreat here. Did you guys just retreat to Blekinge and nothing no longer? Let's challenge you then and see here if we can get the stack wipe. Nope. This is infuriating, to be perfectly honest. Again, this is an army that has no morale. It should basically not exist. But it's very dangerous. It's actually causing me a lot of grief here. I might actually have to fall back and allow their army to recuperate. There we go, finally. Now we can focus on sieging Sjælland and basically everything else they own, if you will. And that should force the peace that I want with them very, very easily. We can take the long way around, I don't care. Now, Scandinavia, are you ready to give me what I want? Which is that thing too. And that tiny island. You are you? How neat of you. This works. The aggressive expansion could again create a collision, but we should be fine. I'm basically going insane here in terms of expansion, but there we go. We have France is basically bigger in Scandinavia than it was back at home. But we'll go ahead and manage, and we'll core these things. As you can see, they're not too expensive now. Granted, they are still very expensive to some degree, but they're a lot cheaper than they used to be, if you will. So that's good. But for the time being, we'll just go ahead here and increase autonomy, because again, these promises don't give me too much money right as it is. It's basically just conquest for the sake of conquest, if that makes any sense. Well, I should have taken Halland too while I was at it, but this is fine. It's perfectly alright. Now, with this done, we can move our troops now into Galera, for instance, and destroy them. But we'll have to do that next time, because I'm completely out of time. I have to run. So, thank you for watching. I'll be back in August, hopefully. This will be the last episode of July. I have no idea if I'll actually get an episode for the first a couple of weeks in August, but I'll do my best to try and get it done. I'm very sorry that the episode ended up being 10 minutes long, but that's just what had to happen to actually have enough content, which isn't enough content, paradoxically enough, but it's just how things are. My apologies. I do hope that you enjoyed it, however, and we'll continue this next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I'll see you next time. Bye.